Hello friends, and welcome to Matcha Flavored. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Matcha Flavored is a lovely Minecraft data pack that adds a whole bunch of different fishies to the game, with a bunch of other lovely stuff as well. However, this video will be entirely focused on catching all the different fish available, and there are currently 47 of them as well, so that's really cool. However, this is not going to be very easy at all. Every single one of the fish in this pack are location dependent, so you gotta do a lot of traveling to find them all, which is very exciting. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. And ta-da! Welcome everybody to Matcha Flavored. This has been such a lovely little world here. So first things first, I feel like I should mention is I also am playing this with the lovely Peeporp. So we've got a little co-op world here that we've been playing on for the past day already. However, I haven't done anything. I've just been fishing here. I just been stocking up on the food so that we don't run out of them. Which if you'll notice is completely gone, by the way. We don't have any hunger bars in this world, and that is completely normal. The hunger system for this data pack was completely removed and revamped to be very much like it was in the old beta versions of Minecraft, where the only way you can recover your health is if you eat food, and then that gives you hearts. So I actually think it's really cool. We've got unlimited sprint, but we don't regenerate health passively. We have to eat in order to get some more. So I guess it is pretty much like vanilla Minecraft, just a little different. That's all. So there are a couple other things that I want to do for this series. Oh my goodness! Look at all the big monsters. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, I did forget to mention as well that the monsters in this game are both easier and more difficult than normal. So they're easier in that they have a lot less health than normal. However, they are like twice as fast. So does it make up for it? I'm not really sure. All I know is they are 3 times as terrifying to me now, but they do look really cool actually. Here, I'll give you a good example really quickly of how they work. Oh my goodness, hello. So here they are. They just look like little statues, and I think they look really, really cool. And the textures for this are lovely. However, look at how fast they are. Look at them. Oh, nope. No. Yeah, you see the problem, right? They have less health, but they're twice as fast, which is great for me, the person who doesn't hurt them anyway. Because just in case you didn't know, I am a 100% pacifist in this game, so I don't hurt any of the passive mobs at all. I don't hurt any of the hostile ones. That is also another reason why I very much wanted to play this data pack, is that a lot of the stuff that you would usually have to like create these really big unethical farms for, they're completely obsolete in here. So this data pack is designed for the casual players, in that it will make it to where just grinding the resources manually and doing things manually is equally as effective as doing the big old mob farms and like the really, really big redstone tech stuff. So that's why I like it specifically. As well as the shulker boxes. You can make shulker boxes in this data pack using some string, some chests, and a couple pieces of leather, and then boom! You got a big shulker box, and it is so cool having an early game, and it does not feel OP at all, because I personally feel like the shulker boxes are definitely one of the most important items in the entire game, and having them as early as possible really makes a really big difference in terms of like inventory organization and proper storage systems, or I guess not systems in this case, just proper storage. Anyway, I have been talking way too much and not nearly enough fishing, so I think we're just gonna jump straight into this. And first things first is I have a lovely little book and quill here that I'm going to be using to document all of the different fish that I catch in all of the different biomes, as well as like what type of water I think they're from. Because I do plan on catching all of these fish organically, and trying to learn where the fish are as I go, rather than figuring it out through like Google searching or anything. Unless of course I can't find any, then I might have to resort to figuring out where they are without doing it. First place we've been doing our fishing, and the only place we've been doing our fishing so far, is in this old growth pine taiga. What is this? Yeah, old growth pine taiga. And I have caught all of the fish here already. I'm sorry, I had a really hard time getting the recording started, but oh my goodness, I'm so ready now. So we've only got 5 of them so far, and I'm really sorry, but here they are. I've got all of them right here, and I'll recatch them again as well, just for continuity's sake. So all of the different fish in this data pack as well have separate rarities or different difficulties in which they're caught. So we've got, for the old growth pine taiga, the striped perch, as one of the common ones, a crab pie for another common one, a walleye for the uncommons, a big old gar as the rare ones. I love the gar so much. Goopy gar. Goopy gar. And then of course we have the muskellunge as the legendary of the biome, or epic. I don't know the difficulty names, but I've only caught like 5 of these so far. It's been a really good time here. I'm sorry I didn't record any of it. I've just been trying to relax, and I made sure not to fish anywhere else. So all of the fish I've ever caught are only from this one little spot right here, and I hope that's okay. But we're gonna catch them all again, just for the video's sake, so that I do make sure I've documented all of them, and I've got them here as well. All right, so let's jump straight into this. So we need to catch all 5 of the different fish that you can find in this biome, and this one is of course our common one, the striped perch. Look at them, they're so cute. I really love these fish textures in this data pack. Oh my goodness, wait, and while we're on the topic of textures, I can leave some credits here. So top of the list, thank you so much to Tottomori for allowing me to use all of the lovely music you'll be hearing for this video, as well as a big ol' thank you to LANOSTRY for the lovely resource pack that you see around with all the textures and everything. And then finally a big thank you to Kepacabra and Shauna Jade for all of their lovely skins they contributed. All of the links for everybody mentioned will be in the description, of course, and let's jump straight back into fishing. Ooh, there we go. There's our other common one. We've got a lovely crab pie. What a little cutie. Oh, let's put him right next to the striped perch. And so we return back to fishing. We're gonna get some fishies. Oh, there's our gar. The lovely goopy gar, of course. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, cool. We got some obols. Nice. I love a good opal. Oh, also, I did forget to mention it, but opals are the currency in this world. No emeralds. It's just opals. It just looks like emeralds because I'm using LANOSTRY's resource pack. So this is what they normally look like. Just these little coins. They're so cute. I prefer the vibrant grass of LANOSTRY's texture pack. That's all. So I was using that one above it. Very cute. Very cool. All right, let's get back into fishing again. Boop, boop. Oh, what is this? Nice, the little wally. Oh, they're so cute. That just means we've got only the one more left now. So we just need to catch the legendary fish and then boop, boop, boop. Boop, shaboop. We got them all. Let's keep fishing, I suppose. Oh, no, no way. All right, cool. There we go. There's our muskellunge. All right. Well, we got these ones a lot faster than the first time. That is officially all 5 of the fish you can catch from the old growth pine taiga location. I don't know which biomes share fish, especially since I haven't left this place yet, so we've still got a lot to discover. However, I do know that the river biome is different. So we can see that this one here is old growth pine taiga from the biome tint. We've got a river, which is this big blue stretch here, and then we've got a swamp right next to us. So we've still got to do some fishing in this location for quite a while. So this is very exciting. So let's do some river fishing first. We're gonna do some little river fishing over here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Cool. We got a little catfish. Hey, new fish, new fish. Wow, look at this little guy. Oh, I love them. Wow, yeah, big shocker. I like catfish. Whoa, dude, okay. All right, what are we gonna catch next? Oh, a little bluegill. Oh, a little common fish. All right. Bonk. Oh, there we go. Hey, a carp. Wow, that's one of my favorite fish. Magikarp, my beloved. Just the real form, I guess. All right. We got 3 of them so far. So we've got the bluegill, we have a carp, and a catfish. So now we just need the legendary and whatever the other common is. Oh, okay. So I guess we catch the crab pies here as well. All right, that's fine. All right, so we've got 4 of them now, which means we just need the last one, which is, of course, the legendary. So let's get straight into it. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. I did completely forget to mention that also you can catch treasure chests. You can catch sunken treasure. It's great. So yeah, I don't need to go mining pretty much ever. I mean, look at this. This is absurd. Fishing is so strong in this data pack. I love it so much. I get pretty much anything I needed for just sitting here and relaxing. It's great. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Hold on. We'll grab one of each type of fish and then we'll put it in our bundle here. All right, we have crappie, strip perch, wally, gar, muskellunge, bluegill, carp, catfish. And then this next one is going to be our next legendary, which we will hopefully be trying to catch right about now. I'm very, very sleepy now, and I've been having a hard time recording. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little tiny break. And instead of live recording this, I'm just gonna jump straight into a lovely little fishing time lapse, which I will be doing plenty of in this video. I will say that right now. So I'm gonna be doing a little fishing time lapse from right now, which is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, until I will say about 10 in the morning the next day. So let's just jump straight into catching as many fish as we can, and hopefully along the way we will catch the legendary for the river biome. We'll see.
You by your headphones keep you safe this late that transistor screech will burn your eyes, turn the brightness down and leave it for
And welcome back from the big old fishing time lapse. Oh my goodness. This has been an absolutely lovely couple of days. Oh my gosh. So I will be the first to admit, unfortunately, I was unable to record for quite a long time for this video. So I did have to do a whole bunch of fishing, but since I wasn't able to record, pretty much all I've got for it is footage. So I will show you all the different fish that I've caught so far up until this point. And I know I left you all off when I was next to the main base that we were at over there. We've since moved. We haven't built anything yet, but we're moving to the middle of a tiny little island. It is very cute. So I know I left you off all on the river biome, and we did manage to catch the legendary very quickly actually, and it is this lovely little bass here. Here's our lovely little legendary for the rivers. We got a little bass here. It's so cute, and I really love them. And since we did manage to catch the little bass here, we moved on to the next local biome that was in our area, which was, of course, the big old swamp. And at the lovely swamp, we caught the guppy, which is our first 1-star fish. And then straight after that, we got the which is also a 1-star. And then the lovely lamprey, our 2-star fish, followed, of course, by the lovely flounder, our very first 3-star fish. And then for the legendary fish of the swamp, I guess I didn't actually record it. I thought I did. I can't find the footage anywhere, but I've got it right here. Here it is right here. It's called the Arapaima, I think, or the Arapamia. Either way, I think the textures are really cool in this pack. They did absolutely lovely. And here it is. That's the legendary for the swamp, the legendary for the river, and the legendary for the taiga biome, which moves us on to where we are right now, which is the cold ocean. So here's all the fish for those. So the first one we got was the lovely salmon, and then the beautiful cod. I thought for sure that the cold ocean would be just the regular fishies that you catch normally, like the puffer fish and the tropical fish and everything. But then we caught this lovely black sea bass, so I guess that wasn't the case. And then right after that, we caught a little rock fish, a little monk fish. It looks like a Kabuto from Pokemon. I love them. And then we got the lovely legendary, which is called the Oppa, which is very cute. I remember this name from Super Animal World. So now we move on to our very next biome, which I think is gonna have to be a beach biome. I don't know if there actually is any differences, but I'm very happy to check. So we're on a beach here. So let's try to do a fishing here really quick and see if we catch anything different. And if we do, then we'll dig a hole so we can catch stuff better. Bump. Oh, hey, there we go. All right, so we do catch stuff that's different on a beach. Oh, perfect. All right, so now we've got to find a deep spot for a beach, a deep beach spot preferably. Ooh, there we go. Here's a big spot for beach. All right, we'll set our spawn sleepy point here, and then we've got the full day of fishing. This is so exciting. All right, so we've immediately got the 3-star sturgeon as our first one, and then a little shad. Oh, they're so cute. Look at this little thing. It's just a little tiny one. So that's our 1-star for the beach biome. So let's type all this in. There we go. So we've got so far the shad and the sturgeon. Whoa! Hello! Hello! Oh, flying fish! Wow, look at this! Wow, these really are some good textures. Whoa, they're transparent! Wow, I don't know why that's surprising to me. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do transparent blocks. Wow. All right, cool. So that's our level 2. Cool, which means we're just missing the legendary and one more 1-star fish. So let's see what are we gonna get here. Oh. Oh, cute. Oh, a little anchovy. Okay, cool. What a little cutie. It's so small. Oh, I love this. All right, that just means we've just got our legendary fish left to catch, which is not a problem. It seems like all of the biomes here have 2 common fish, 1 2-star fish, a 3-star fish, and a 4-star fish. So at least there's consistency. Oh. No, I didn't even notice. All right, cool. There we go. All right, there's our legendary fish. We got the blue marlin. Wow, look at them. Wow, I was strapping in. I was ready. I thought this would take much longer. All right. Oh, this is so cool. I love marlins. I wonder if I'll be able to catch any tunas here. Blue marlin added to the collection. Cool. Put it in a little book here. Hey, lukewarm ocean. There we go. Here's something new. All right, we'll try doing a little fishing over here. See if there's anything new in this spot. Oh, nice! What? How do I even say this? Rainbow Rassie? Rainbow Rassie. All right, cool. Finally a new spot. So we get to just do some fishing here now. All right, so we've got our first 1-star fish. Not a problem. Oh. Blue marlin. What? Are you kidding? What happened? Am I in the same biome? What happened? What? Blue marlin again? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we got the legendary here already. Let's see what else we could catch here. Hey, tropical fish. Nice. I haven't seen one of these yet. What? A flounder. What is that? We're just getting duplicate fish here now. All right, so now we just need to see what is our 2-star fish, and then we can continue. Oh, there we go. Gurnard. They look really cool though. Oh, I love the colors. So I think that's it for the lukewarm ocean. So let's just mark down Gurnard in our book here. Ta-da! There we go. All right, so let's head over to the jungle biome and see what we can catch over here. Oh, Minecraft forest as well. I don't think I've checked in the forest biomes before. So we'll check there first and then we'll go to the jungle. Nice. I accidentally got the legendary. Okay, so this is the same as the other biome. So now we're gonna go back to jungle. Okay. It would appear that you can't actually catch fish in the jungle. I guess that makes sense. Same thing happened in the Fathoms data pack. I wonder why jungles just don't have fish. Is that like a universal thing? Maybe I should read about jungles or something. Because this is the second one I've run into that does this. It must be real then. All right, well, time to go to the next biome, wherever that is, whatever we're doing. I think our current objective is to look for any of the frozen oceans, because I know I've caught things in all the different types of oceans already. So we're looking for a frozen one. And we're looking for a coral reef. I think those are my main objectives right now. Or maybe we could look for like a savanna biome as well. I haven't seen one of those yet, and the temperature does seem quite a bit different from any of the ones I've fished at before. So I imagine there'd be something new there. So that's what we're gonna look for. We're gonna find a desert, any sort of a frozen place, and possibly a savanna. And then after that, we've got to set out on the unfortunate journey of looking for a deep dark or an ancient city or something. Oh wait, there we go. We've immediately got the frozen stuff. I just was talking about that. Nice. Oh, cool. All right. So we got frozen, which means, oh, does that mean we're not going to find any sort of a desert biome even remotely close to this? Ah, that's fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I don't even care. Okay, so we've got cold ocean. And we need to find frozen ocean. That's the words we're looking for. Frozen ocean. Nice. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna do some deep frozen fishing in this location. Wow, look at the sky here. This is really cool. What? Wait a second. There's like particles and stuff in the sky as well. Wow, this is actually beautiful. I actually really like this. I kind of want to live here. This is really cool. Oh no! Oh no! The water's poison. Water's poison. Water's poison. Oh my gosh! Guys, I don't have any food. Okay. I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards. We need to make some food. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay. the more you know, don't step in the frozen ocean water. Yeah, it's a great idea, right? Hey, we've got rain as well. All right, cool. Oh, perfect timing. All right, here we go. All right, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get from frozen fish place? A cod, of course. Okay. All right. So is this gonna be nothing new then? Got a cod. Yep. We got a salmon. Okay. It looks like this might just be the same as the other place we were at before. The same ocean, deep frozen ocean, same biome, same stuff. Very weird. I hope this song won't haunt you. Curious. Oh, what's that? Herring! Nice! Yeah, there is new fish here. All right, cool. We got a herring. Our first 2-star fish. All right, cool. That means I get to make a new page. Whoa! Hey, cool! Wolffish! Nice! There we go! There's a new one! Alright! Oh, they're spooky looking. I don't think I like this one very much. But they sure look cool. So now we just need our 4-star fish. 4-star fish, what's it gonna be? Wolffish. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! This is actually going extremely well. This has not taken nearly as long as I thought so far, but we've still got lots more fish to catch. There's 47 in this game, and we only have 29 fish here so far, so we're just over halfway. So we've got still quite a few we need to catch. Yo, there we go. All right, cool. Nice. The legendary fish. Whoa, it looks like a manta ray. That's really cool. All right. Legendary fish of the frozen oceans. All done and dusted, of course. So let's just write this down. Ta-da! Wow. All right. Wow, this has been going very well. And then we, of course, add them to our collection. And now I think we should be good to go to... Ooh. No, my bed gone forever. No. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go that direction. We'll try doing some fishing over in the taiga biome, the frozen taiga biome, that is. Oh, it is coming back. Yeah, we'll try doing some fishing in the taiga biome just to see if there's anything new in the frozen ones compared to at least the frozen oceans. Let's see. Anything new? Whoa! Oh my goodness! Alaska blackfish? There is new stuff here! Wow! Okay, cool! So I guess we just gotta open this up now. We're gonna put some torches down. We're gonna try to get some big old special fish. Alright, here we go. So we've got the Alaska blackfish as the first one. Oh, and then we immediately got another one. Okay. The spoonhead sculpin. These are some funny names. I like them. Oh, hello. Okay. We got another one. Let's go. Humpback whitefish. Level 1 star. Oh, this one's a 2-star. I didn't realize that. Okay. Unfortunately, I do think this video is actually getting a little long at this point. So our best course of action might not be to be like, oh, here's live updates for everything I'm doing ever. I think maybe instead we're just gonna do a bunch of rapid fire fishies. So only updates whenever I catch some new stuff. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There you go. There's our legendary fish. Wow. No, wait, we haven't even got our 3-star one yet. Perfect. So we've got the Siberian sturgeon. Wow. And then we update it in our book, of course. And I think this is where we do our transition into a whole bunch of rapid fire fishy catches. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, there we go. Finally, we have the northern pike, which means we're good to move on to the next spot, wherever that is. So I guess we're gonna do that now, which I imagine is going to be the desert biome. So we're gonna go find a desert now, and I'll see you in about 10 years. Whoa, piranha! It's not the desert, but it's close enough, I suppose. Oh, hello, Mediterranean killifish. Oh, it's so cute. Well, look, these are some good colors on them. I like the colors. All right, there we go. Mediterranean killifish. And then we can, of course, catch another lamprey here. Very cool. They remind me of like little gummy worms. Also, I did notice that the savanna biome here seems like it's a bit of a different one compared to every other biome I've ever been to so far. For some reason, I've already caught 3 1-star fish and 2 2-star fish, which is very much not normal for the other biomes, because everywhere I've ever been before has always been 2 1-star fish, 1 2-star fish, a 3-star fish, and a 4-star fish. So already this place is different. So we're just gonna keep fishing here, and we can of course catch another lovely guppy here, which is I think the second time I've seen this before. Either way, I do love them. And of course the lovely arapaima or arapamia, well, something like that. And straight after that we caught the lovely armored catfish. I've never seen this one before, so it's a new fish. This place is so weird. There are so many different fish in this one biome. I don't really understand this one, but that is totally fine because we keep on getting a bunch of new fish here. we got the lovely Tunisian barb. I don't know how to say this one. And then straight after that, we of course caught the final fish here, which is called the European eel. They're so cool. And also somewhere along the way, I guess I forgot to record the freshwater pufferfish, but I did manage to catch one of those as well here. Which now brings us to the lovely desert biome. So we're gonna go see if we can find ourselves a warm ocean and see if there's maybe any different types of fish we can catch here. But before we do that, we're collecting a bunch of camels. All right, first one on our list for the warm ocean biome is the lovely mahi-mahi, followed by the lovely pufferfish. It does feel weird at this point catching the vanilla fish. I do miss them a lot. It's quite a weird feeling not seeing the regular fish that you get in vanilla Minecraft, considering that's all I usually do. Which is doubly weird considering we got both the tropical fish and the pufferfish here, followed immediately by the lovely oarfish. Well, big old legendary. They're so cool, and they also have a special sprite when you hold them in your hand, I noticed. And then finally we caught the big old painted moray. They're so cool. Playing this back, I feel like has made me realize I don't actually know very much about fishies. I just think they look cool. Oh, also, we did run into a mycelium biome, and I tried fishing there, but for some reason the only thing you can catch there is junk. So I moved straight on to the to the pale oak biome, where we caught this lovely little creaking fish, and I only knew it was here because I could do some fish trading with the local fishmongers, and they offered 1 emerald if I were to give them a creaking fish. So I knew that was there, as well as the final fish that we have to catch here, which is the echo fish. You can only obtain these fish in the deep dark, so this has been quite the adventure so far. Oh my goodness. And this also does mean that we now officially have every single fish that this pack currently has. We have caught all 47 of these fish in the past, what, like 3 days? And as lovely as it is, this video has been extremely difficult for me to make. Almost all of these fish catching stuff I did in like 1 or 2 days, and I was not able to record any of it. The same thing unfortunately goes for pretty much every social interaction I've ever had on this world so far. It turns out my recording schedule is very, very messed up, and I don't know how to make videos properly. The series is not done yet, however. This video was only focused on catching all the different fishies that this pack has available. So you could think of this as the episode 1 for the lovely Matcha Flavoured. And in our next video, we are going to be building up a lovely little fishing village with, of course, the Peeporp. So we've got that to look forward to. And I'm really sorry I didn't record much of our social stuff. If you want to see a much better video that is much more focused on what Matcha Flavoured truly has, as well as the the fullest of the social interactions, do feel free to go and check out the lovely Peeporp. I will leave all of their links in the description, of course. And with that, I think I've done just about all I can do for this video. We went on a big old adventure. We went and caught all the different all the different matcha flavored fishies. This has been absolutely lovely. So, I thank you all so much for watching this episode of Matcha Flavored. I have no idea why you're watching this video or what's keeping you here, but oh my goodness, do I appreciate you all so much. And with that, I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!